And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Hi, it's Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy. Boy, did you get spammed. Oh, you took it. You still subscribe to me. You didn't give up despite, I mean, let's just acknowledge the fact that I put so many videos out over the weekend. That's more than I put out in most weeks altogether. So, I had to do that, and actually, the hair ones actually did pretty well. You know me, I mean, I'm always experimenting with other topics just to see if I can pull up some other part of the internet, but that's the thing, no one else in the internet cares about me, just you guys, as far as YouTube goes. Now granted, I got my blog, people read, and that's popular, but for videos, if it's not about hairlines, people don't care. But you can't blame me for trying to talk about other stuff, right? So, let's talk about hair, because that's why you're here, and thank you for subscribing. What I want to talk about this morning, early morning, is this. People disagree about my hair loss. They do. Like, I read the comments, you know me. That's where most of my content from my videos comes from. And here's how I feel. I feel that there are those who often comment who say that my hair loss, my receding hairline, is really not that big of a deal. That I've won the lottery when it comes to receding hairline and hair loss. And really, I'm kind of rubbing it in the face of those who are younger with less hair, to some degree. And then I've got the other camp who says, actually, you're about to go bald in about 5 years. You better enjoy it while you can, because you're going to be bald the rest of your life. You're a ticking time bomb. You get about 5 years, and that's about it. I feel that I'm caught between those two worlds. And so I feel what I do is try to cater to both of those camps. Hey, there's a dead dragonfly or something. Or is it dead? That thing's huge, man. Here, let me get this just right. This is worth seeing. All right? Yeah. It's hard to get a shot of it, but maybe get a selfie with it. Where's it at? There it is. A hand selfie. What in the world? Okay, so I don't know. I'm just trying to make videos for everybody so that everyone can relate at some point, which means that sometimes you'll disagree with me or not relate. Other times you will. This isn't for one certain crowd. It's for anyone that falls under the umbrella of receding hairline or hair loss is what this is for. So I just want to address that. Let you guys maybe sort it out in the comments. Some say I'm going to just be bald in 5 years, and it's like all Donald Trump doom and gloom. Others say, what are you talking about, receding hairline? You barely have anything to worry about at all. So that's part of the reason why my videos are sometimes to one and sometimes the other. And that's the thing, the people leaving comments know more about receding hairlines than I do, right? Because I'm just the Joel Osteen, everybody let's feel good about ourselves kind of guy. And let's address the reality of it, but let's not freak out about it. I mean, that's my whole take on it. The thing is, and I keep saying this, if you want someone to talk to you more about science and hair loss, stop watching me. I'm no good for you, right? If we were watching Lost, was it John Locke and Jack Shepherd? One was all about faith and one was about science. I ultimately would be on the faith side and not the science side, right? So I'll let you guys sort it out, but just know that I am fully aware that I am in the middle of two extremes. I'm in the middle of those who think that I am just going bald and I just need to freak out and get in a bunker because it's the end of the world. And then those that I'm just kind of almost the other extreme. I'm just kind of like rubbing in anybody's face. Hey, look at me, I'm 35, I still got all this hair. And I know it's not really that way, but I have to assume that when I make these videos that if you're already on one side of the fence, that's how you're gonna see my videos. You're gonna see them as that extreme. And then here I am, go ahead and blame me for being the libertarian, but I'm always in the middle on stuff. I see points on both sides, and I agree with points on both sides, and then I disagree with points on both sides as well. And what that does is it keeps quite a complex audience, because imagine those who aren't on one side or the other. They're just here to try to figure this out, like me, honestly. And they get confused too. But that's what I like about this. See, this is all a good thing. This is a collaborative experience where we try to sort all this out. If it was as simple as just science and we could look online and said, hey, you know what? You're gonna lose your hair in X amount of years and then be done with it. Like if it were that simple, then we wouldn't be interested in all this and having this collaboration. So I guess I should entitle this video, People Disagree About My Hair Loss. Because I don't know, I mean, I'm just in the middle making these videos and it's not like I'm an expert. I've been very clear to point that out. So what I'm gonna say is, take a look at those who comment the most and see what they have to say, because they know more than I do. But ultimately, I'm gonna keep making videos that sometimes will relate, sometimes will be helpful, sometimes you'll disagree with. I am not here to please each group. I'm here to generically please everybody in certain days. So certain days you're like, yeah, that video is not for me. And other times, yeah, I think that was actually for me. Maybe I actually did relate to that. So I am not here to be divisive. I'm here to be the opposite of divisive. I'm here to bring people together. And if people disagree in the meantime, that's fine. I am simply the Ryan Seacrest or the Chris Harrison or the Pat Sajak. I am a host. I'm not an expert. Thank you for understanding that. This is Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy.